إنقاذ حياة الناس فيقوم إمام زيد شاكر ويطلب كلية فتتقدم 10 من الكلى.
But I found that the shuyukh and the teachers here is that they are asking for the opposite. They want to save other people. So I see Imam Zayd came and asked who would donate their liver, and we find that 10 people offered.
ولهذا نحن نقول هؤلاء هم من يبنون الحياة.
So that we will say to them that these are the people that will really build a true life.
أود في خاتمة هذا المؤتمر المبارك أن أوجه رسائل سريعة.
That I want to leave you in the conclusion of this conference with a few brief messages.
للشباب الذين لديهم اهتمام بالمتغيرات السريعة التي تدور في العالم اليوم.
That for the youth that are concerned and affected by the extreme rate of change that is happening today.
3 خصال حبذا الحرص عليها.
That there's 3 different traits that I truly hope that you attain.
التثبت.
That you remain firm.
وهي سنة قرآنية أغفلناها.
And this is a sunnah that has been established in the Quran that we have neglected.
والتثبت تثمر لصاحبها قوة الثبات.
And that by remaining firm, that it will lead to a deep sense of fortitude.
الخصلة الثانية الصدق.
The second trait is to be sincere.
وهو وصف سيدنا محمد الذي جاء بالصدق وصدق به.
This is the description of our Prophet Muhammad as the Quran refers to him, and truth has come to you and the one who believes in it.
ولا يوجد شيء قط مهما قيل لكم يبرر الكذب.
And that nothing can make a lie right, no matter how many people tell you whatever it is that they tell you.
الخصلة الثالثة النظر في المآلات.
Is that the third trait that I want to leave you with is that you have to look in the long term.
النظر في المآلات أي أن هذا التصرف ما الذي سيترتب عليه.
Is that you look at the outcome of things, that the behavior and the things that you do, that what is it going to lead to.
هذا للشباب المهتمين بالمتغيرات السريعة التثبت الصدق النظر في المآلات.
This is for those, the youth especially, that are concerned about this, all of these changing circumstances around them. You have to have these 3 traits. Is that you may remain firm, is that you're sincere, and you think deeply about the outcome of your behavior.
وللشباب وغير الشباب للكبار والصغار الذين لهم اعتناء واهتمام بمستقبل حالهم مع الله عز وجل ومستقبل شأن صلتهم بخلقه أقول كلمة واحدة.
And I'm going to say one thing for the youth and people that are older, men and women, those that are really concerned about the state of the ultimate moment of truth when we meet our Lord, and that those that want to see good happen in this earth.
قال صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم
That the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said,
ليس الواصل بالمكافئ.
That the one who joins family ties is not the one who repays an act.
ليس الواصل بالمكافئ.
That the one who joins the family ties is not the one who pays someone back.
ديننا دين الصلة.
That our religion is a religion that emphasizes relationships
مع الكبير والصغير.
With elderly people and the youth.
مع الموافق والمخالف.
Those who agree with us and those who differ.
مع المحب والمبغض.
Those who love us and hate us.
مع القريب والبعيد.
Those who are close to us or distant.
هذا سر يورث قوة لا تقابل أبدا.
This secret will bequeath a power that nothing can stand up against.
ليس الواصل بالمكافئ.
That the wasil, the one that you preserving a relationship, is not one that merely pays someone back.
اجعلوها شعاركم إن قبلتموها.
That make this a slogan, something that you live by if you accept what I'm saying.
من هذه الساعة إلى أن يكتب الله تعالى لكم اجتماعا آخر في العام المقبل أود أن تعيشوا مع هذه العبارة النبوية. هذه عبارة نطق بها لسان من لا ينطق عن الهوى.
From this moment until we meet again next year and all throughout the time in between, that I want you to take this firmly and live by it, because this is a statement that our Prophet himself uttered.
ليس الواصل بالمكافئ.
That the one who really establishes a relationship is not one who merely repays someone.
فإذا كنا نعامل الله عز وجل
So that if we are truly doing things for the sake of Allah,
فلن يحكمنا قط قانون لكل فعل ردة فعل.
that the rule of responding in an indiscriminate fashion to whatever is done to us will not judge our behavior.
سيحكمنا قانون لكل فعل معالجة بفعله.
That the rule through which we will live is that no matter what is done to us, is that we will try to truly heal and to bring about a true response.
واطمئنوا.
And that be certain.
أنتم الآن جزء من هذا العالم، من هذا المجتمع، من هذا البلد، من هذا الجزء من الأرض.
You are definitely a part of this world. You are a part of this country. You are a part of this society. You live on the earth.
لا يستخفنكم قط استفزاز مستفز.
Don't let anyone who is trying to convince you otherwise convince you otherwise.
الساسة، الاقتصاديون، الإعلاميون، للجميع احترام عندنا.
Politicians, economists, those involved in the media, we respect them all.
لكنهم متغيرون.
But we find they're constantly changing.
من فاز في هذه الانتخابات قد لا يفوز في الأخرى، وهذا له حسابات مختلفة عن الآخر. أنتم عندكم شيء ثابت.
That politicians will win these elections and then they'll lose the next elections. This is a process of constant change, but you have something that never changes.
أنكم أنتم والمسيحيون وحتى غير الديني أصحاب الدين وكل من يجاوركم ممن تربطكم بهم رابطة عندنا في الإسلام مقدسة، وهي رابطة الجوار في هذه الأرض. أنتم ثوابت في هذه الأرض.
And you have between you and the Christians living in this land and the people of other religions and people that even don't have religion, that you have a relationship between them that is a sacred relationship that has been firmly established in our religion, a relationship of neighborliness.
والجار له حق عظيم بغض النظر عن دينه عندنا.
The neighbor has a great right despite his religion.
ما زال جبريل يوصيني بالجار حتى ظننت أنه سيورثه.
Gabriel continually advised me to take care of my neighbor to the point that I thought he would inherit my wealth.
بغض النظر عن حاله.
That despite his personal state,
حتى الجار المؤذي.
Even the neighbor who harms you.
الجار المؤذي.
What about the neighbor who harms you?
إن شاء الله. نعم. ليس الواصل بالمكافئ.
The one who preserves a relationship is not someone who just repays other people.
أتعلمون لماذا؟
Do you know why?
لأنكم لا تعاملونهم.
Because you're not really interacting with the other person.
أنتم تعاملون الله فيهم.
That you are really worshiping Allah while you're outwardly dealing with them.
وكلكم يقين وثقة.
And that know for certain
بأن الذي تعاملونه لا يخيب من عامله.
The one who you are worshiping will never let you down if you are truly worshiping him.
ولا يخيب من أمله.
And that he will never let someone down who places their hopes in him.
فإن أحسنتم إلى ما يحيط بكم ومن يحيط بكم معاملة له فلن يصل لكم منه إلا الإحسان. وهل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان؟
If you respond well to the changing circumstances around you and to the people that this change is taking place on their hands, and if you do this well in an excellent way, he will respond to you with goodness. And he quoted the Quranic verse, is the reward of excellence other than excellence?
هو وعدكم بذلك.
That he is the one that promised you this.
وبعض المشوشين منكم توعدوكم بخلاف ذلك.
And some of the confused among you that he threatened you with the opposite of this.
فهل تعيشون مع وعد الذي لا يخلف الميعاد؟
Are you going to be living with the one who never breaks his promise?
أم تهزكم وتحرككم توعدات من لا يملك لنفسه نفعا ولا ضرا ولا حياة ولا نشورا؟
Are you going to fear these various threats that come from people that ultimately have no power?
تختارون وعد من؟
You're going to choose the promise of who?
الله. وإذا كان هو وعده بأن الإحسان لن يقابل إلا بالإحسان فأحسنوا وإن قابلكم البشر بالإساءة وأنتم على يقين بأن الذي بيده الأمر لن يقابل إحسانكم إلا بالإحسان.
And so that if you believe in His promise, and that you know that He will only respond with the utmost goodness to those who do good things, then know for certain that no matter how people treat you, even if they harm you, and you respond to them in a good way, that you will receive this great glad tidings of your Lord.
ليس الواصل بالمكافأة.
The one who preserves the relationships is not someone who merely that pays someone back.
ومن أخطأ عاملوه كما تحبون أن يعامل الله تعالى خطأكم.
And whoever commits a mistake in your regard, interact with them in the way that you would want your Lord to interact with you if you made a mistake.
ألا تحبون أن يغفر الله لكم؟
Do you not wish that your Lord would forgive you?
بلى.
Of course.
وهذه هي القوة.
And this is true strength and power.
لهذا أستودعكم الله تعالى الذي لا يضيع ودائعه.
And this is why that I leave you in the protection of God, who never will leave that which He's protected with.
وأودعكم بدعوات سيدنا محمد آخر دعوات خاطب بها أصحابه قبل أن يفارقهم.
And then I will leave you with